Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a website header inside of Canva. So I actually love Canva. It is the tool that I use to, for all of my graphics. It is the tool that I use to create my ebooks and the books that I publish online. It is where I create all of my Pinterest graphics and my YouTube channel graphics, a lot of my Facebook posts. No, not Facebook, my Instagram posts. I don't actually have a Facebook, but I am going to be showing you how to create a website header. So I'm just going to click through and show you some of my website headers that I used, that I created inside of Canva. So this is just for my blog page. I have a freebies for my friends page. I have an online courses page. I have a page where I do publishing for clients. This is my store header. This is my mom blog header. This is Abuelita Diaries, which is just a grandparent's blog. I have an about page. This is loading a little slow, not because my website is slow, but because my Wi-Fi is going a little bit slow tonight. And this is the contact page. And I created all of these headers inside of Canva. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes of my Weebly website. This is a header that I just created for this section of my blog, The Prophet's Corner. It's actually been shut down for about 1.5 years, but I'm bringing it back because people really enjoyed it and have been asking me about it. I actually was going to put it on a site of its own, but since most of my readers are familiar with this site and this is where they come for, their business needs, it is also where they choose to come for their spiritual needs. And I'm just going to show you the difference in what I was doing 2 years ago as far as graphics compared to now before I found Canva. So this was my last blog post, and this graphic I made inside of PixArt on my phone. I just started with a white canvas and cut out my avatar here, and added, some words, a cell phone image. And, they're not bad because I was a newbie to this, but then as I go like into earlier ones, they are pretty bad. So I'm going to update all of these graphics. Now, the graphics that I use for the blog portion are actually Pinterest graphics. So they're the Pinterest size because I use Pinterest a lot to drive traffic to my website, and so I want them to fit their dimensions. So as you can see, this is not as polished as what you saw when I showed you the website header. So I've already created this one, so I'm just going to walk you through the process. So I'm going to go to canva.com, and we're just going to go to the home page. I'm going to click on create a design. Now, for a blog header, you can use one of two dimensions. Usually what I use for a blog header is a presentation, like a slideshow presentation. So there are two dimensions, 19 by 20 by 10 by 80 pixels are the dimensions of the blog header that you saw at the beginning of the video. And then there is the presentation size, which is 1024 by 760. Depending on what website builder you use, it's going to depend on the size or how you want it to look. But actually, what I have found is what works best for me is to use a blog banner because it is not as tall and it is not as wide, and it looks great on cell phones. So If you go with the presentation size of the 1920 by 1080, then a little bit of it is probably going to be cut off when it's being viewed on a cell phone. So I found that the blog banner actually works best. So for the Profits Corner website header that I chose, so this is the upload button. So if you already have a graphic that you want to use, you would simply click on this and click upload an image, but I am going to just use one of their stock photos. So you can click on laptop and it brings up a variety of stock photo images to choose from. You can click on free so that you don't have to pay for the premium, and just search until you find one that you like and that works with your website or your blog's color scheme. You can even search by color. You could put, I don't know, laptop red. So then it brings up these red laptop images. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead, close this, and go back to recently used because we're going to create the same one that I had at the beginning. Okay. So you can see here is, let's do show grid lines, show margins. So you can see the margin of space that you have to work with here. And you can adjust it up or down as you need to. I'm just going to go ahead and add some text to it. And I already have this Camille font that I downloaded from fontbundles.com. And I also have a tutorial on the video before this one. And it shows you how to download from Font Bundles and to upload it into Canva. I'm just going to size it using the bar, and I'm going to change the color to gray. So you can just come up here. You can have your brand color saved or color palette saved. You can also type in the color code here. I use this gray a lot. It's charcoal kind of, and I like it a lot. So that is my blog header. And because this has a white outline and I don't want the white to actually show on my website, I'm going to download it as a PNG, and I'm going to use a select transparent background so that the white doesn't show through. And I'm going to download it, save it under tutorial. Then I'm going to go back to Weebly, and I'll just show you how I uploaded it. So I'm just going to click on Edit Background, and then I'm going to select Replace since mine is already there, and then upload a photo from my computer. Actually, you could just drag what you downloaded over into there, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to go to Computer, and and that is our website header. Now, using the tool bar here, you can also drag it up or down to resize it. And that is how you create a website header or website banner inside of Canva. So if this video has been helpful to you, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I'll be doing a follow-up video as well. I'm going to show you guys how to create a blog graphic because, like I said, I'm going to update and replace all of these. So turn your notifications on so that you don't miss it, and I'll see you next time.